to you're going because you don't know what lies ahead. Like I said, you don't know what you don't know when is the time, all right, nor the hour that this evil is going to compass you about to overtake you. Basically, when all hell break loose, if you're not spiritually awakened and watching and observe what's going on, you can be overtaken by it. All right. It can very well destroy you, man. All because you didn't take time out to reverence the Most High and His Word. Man, goddamn, man. What type of word in so I can pull up the meaning of it? The prudent man is it says with knowledge. It says deliberate, all right? Knowing, skilled, sagacious. It says foreseeing. I just read to you the last precept in Proverbs. What was that, the 20 something chapter? And it said, yeah, Proverbs 22 and 3. It says, that a prudent man foreseeth the evil. When you foresee something, I mean you see it ahead, and you see it ahead of time before it gets there. You know it's coming because you've been watching. That's another when you're watching, you're foreseeing. All right. Let's click on that. It goes back to the word proweed. Proweed is the original word right there from the Latin. Oh, was it? Is it that Latin? Is it? It says pro ahead, weed to see. Hey man, can't make this up, man. When you foresee something, you see it ahead of time. Like I just said, you know, you'll know if you're observing and you're watching all these talks about the vaccine, when it's going to come out and how it's going to come out. You see the danger ahead. You see how they're trying to implement it before they actually administer it to the people. All right. Uh, so, okay, so um, going into foreseeing and then watching, what did the Most High do? He made us a watchman unto the house of Israel. All right, so watch and foresee it. Watch and foresee it go hand in hand, pretty much. Um, when you go into that terminology of watch, it says this. It says person or group obligated to patrol a town. Well, no, not. I'm sorry, not that one. That's one of them. The definition. That's what I want to get. It says watch. It says look attentively. Look attentive. Attentively. Look attentively. It's like I got the doing the stutter. You know, it's like it. Watch. It says, watch, look attentively, follow with the eyes or the mind, observe, follow, watch over, keep an eye on. All right. Observe with attention, be vigilant, be on the lookout, or be careful. Observe or determine by looking. Find out, learn, or determine with certainty. Usually by making an inquiry or other effort. So it says also, remember, I'm talking about watching and praying, right? It says a purposeful surveillance to guard or observe. Right? So hey, man, you gotta know what's going on. You gotta observe what's going on. You watch the news and observe the prophecy. Observe how it pertains to prophecy. Okay. All right. So yeah, there we go. Grab some tissue real quick. Yeah, so we being watchmen, we have what did it say, a purposeful surveillance to guard, observe, right? That's what we're doing. This is this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me." All right, so that's what we're doing. All right, we're not only are we watching, but we're giving you warning. All right, we're warning you that hey, danger is approaching, danger is up ahead. All right, this is what's going on. All right, Esau is using the chip and posing it as a vaccine. All right, so that you can take the chip and be destroyed. That's what we're telling you. And we tell you not to take the chip. If you're an Israelite, you shouldn't take the chip. I mean, you heathen, we don't give a damn about you. But as far as you Israelite go, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're not supposed to take that chip. Especially because we're the Lord's people. All right, you're making yourself Esau's permanent property by putting that chip within you. All right, and that's what you're doing when you consciously accept the RFID microchip. You're telling Esau that you want to be his perpetual slave. All right, when you should just reject the chip. All right. All right. Let me read some more of the article. It's like my nose always drained when I come out here outside. I don't usually be outside that long. No more than a couple hours or so. But when I come outside, my nose is always draining, so it's like it. My allergies just act up for some reason. But continuing on. All right, so all you Akim out there, you're watchmen. All right. If you partaking in this truth, all right, you're a watchman. All right. So everything you do, all right, as far as concerning going out teaching and making your weekly videos, you're surveilling and you're watching and looking and foreseeing what's coming for the rest of our people. All right. This is our job. This is our duty. All right. Another word for watch is a guard that's been given duty. All right. Or a guard is hired to keep watch. And we are. Remember, we are hirelings of the Most High. All right. Now remember that. You know, we are paid. We are being paid to do this, not physically, not literally. All right. This is Ephesians. Guys, precept real quick. Slocky, bear me 1 second. Because it may be another word is used for purchase, maybe bought. So let's make sure I grab the right one. All right. Come. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 6. I'm gonna go right to the point. Verse 20. For ye are bought with a price. The word bought also means purchase, all right, or purchased, with no past tense. It says, for ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify the Most High in your body and in your spirit, which are the Most High's. So you are bought with a price. You have been purchased. Right? All right. The Most High, the Most High Heavenly Father has the Most High have actually, the Most High has purchased us to be, we've been bought to be servants of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 21. It says, art thou called being a servant? Care not for it. But if thou mayest be free, use it rather. For he that is called in the Lord, being a servant, is the Lord's freeman. Likewise, also he that is called being free is Yahweh Shai's servant. Ye are bought with a price. Be not ye the servants of men. Brethren, let every man wherein he is called, therein abide with the Most High. So, We've been bought with a price, man. All right. So we're servants. Are we've been bought. We've been bought to be servants, or made to be servants of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's why we do this work. When we come out here, we teach. We serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. When we see danger and we report it to the people, that's what we've been hired to do. All right, that's what our job is. That's what we've been. See, that's exactly what we've been hired to do. Watch for your souls, pretty much. All right, to watch for the potential danger or evil that's coming. All right, so when the RFID microchip be presented to you, all right, you want to say, oh, okay, I don't know what this is. No, you know what it is. All right, you know exactly what it is. You know that for one. You know, your own very own people, we are men of the Lord. We've been teaching you and telling you about the chip, breaking it down, going to Revelation, the 13th chapter, 14th chapter, 20th chapter, telling you about the judgment for you taking the chip, and what are the consequences for you receiving this mark. All right? We've been going into it about it. All right. You know very well that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. All right. It's not one person that's out here that don't know. And if they don't know, it's because they don't want to know. How the hell you don't see what's going on or hear what's going on? When you walk by brothers teaching, you walk by the camps. All right, you stumble across videos on YouTube. All right. You know, when I was brought in the fold, when Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai brought me in the fold, you know, I was taken back by how it was being posted on social media. Even if it was something simple like the so-called Negroes being the real Jews. All right. You know, you hear about those things and see those things. I actually see with my own eyes. You know, there used to be coworkers that, you know, they knew me outside, like not they don't like necessarily know me outside work, but they see me outside work what I do. You know, they ask you questions. You know, Jake see you out, you work with them. They ask you questions. You know, they know what you do outside work eventually. The ones that see you out there, but they've shown me their social media posts. All right. Now that's how I know that they knew about this knowledge. All right. It wasn't that they goddamn just stumbled upon it and no, they actually stopped, took time out, read it, thought about somebody they knew that was involved with, you know, same type of stuff they was reading. Really showed it to him, you know. So Jake know, man. Jake know. There may be some things you don't know about. As far as you being an Israelite, man, you know. You know, man. All right. Let me read some more of this article, though. I wanna not read the article. I want to read most of it at least. All right. So, it says, I'm going to continue with the article. I'm going to read more of the article, though. It says, and on Friday, President-elect Joe Biden told reporters that he would not make vaccinations mandatory. But I would do everything in my power, just like I don't think masks have to be made mandatory nationwide. So, on one hand, you say you won't make it mandatory, but you'll do everything in your power, excuse me, To do what? I mean, what else you gonna do? You know what I'm talking about? It ain't anything else. You know? It says I would do everything in my power, just like I don't think masks have to be made mandatory nationwide. I'll do everything in my power as president of the United States to encourage the people to do the right thing. Biden said. So let's do the right thing. That's Esau coming, couches, all soft spoken words and shit. Dissuade you to, get vaccinated. Hey man, you're doing the right thing, man. Get vaccinated, man. It's not gonna harm you. It's for the benefit of you, your children, your loved ones. You know how Esau talk, man. No, don't do yourself excuse me. Don't do yourself a disservice. Take advantage of the opportunity you have to keep you and your family safe. That's how he's gonna talk to you, man. He a goddamn devil, man. He'll deceive you, man. He's gonna deceive you with his words. All right? He's gonna talk to you just like that. It's gonna be okay, man. Look, think about it. Your life returns to normal as it once was before this pandemic happened. Your children can return to school. You can return to your employer so that you can provide for you and your family. You know how it's gonna go. I'm not telling you something that you're not familiar with. You know how this devil talks, man. You know how Esau talks, man. When he's trying to be deceptive with his words, man. Get over on you, man. Oh, you wacky-tacky Christians? oh yeah, you can return to practicing your faith. They're gonna say JC name. They're gonna say the name of JC. So you already know how it's gonna go, man. This is what Esau is gonna come at you that way. Trust me. Well, not trust me, Shalaki. Don't trust me. I'm saying, but it's a figurative saying. Believe what I'm saying. He's gonna come at you looking real docile and smooth, like he's humble, like he's literally trying to persuade you because he care about you, and in actuality, he don't give a rat's ass about you. All right, just so you get that chip, man. And the sad truth about it is a lot of you Israelites are going to get it, especially you women. Remember, the RFID chip is going to contain everything. Medical records, all right, monetary funds, identification. You'll be able to punch in to work with it. So everything is going according to plan, which is prophecy. All right, it's gonna present it as an option. All right, you're gonna present the chip as an option, and then it'll become mandatory. How do we know that? Because the scriptures speak about the hour of temptation. All right, when you're put in an uncompromising position, which the RFID microchip is presented to you as a mandatory thing. All right, or you can't be out in public. You can't go to you can't go to the grocery store. You can't go out to restaurants. The state, within the 10th Amendment, the state have the power to do that. They can make it to where if you don't get vaccinated, you can't go out and do these things. So that leaves you what? That leaves you stuck at home, running out of money, You run out of money, you know, and once that money run out, then what you gonna do? How you gonna get food? All right. If something traumatic happened to you, you know, you may break a leg or some shit. You know, you may need to go to the emergency room, or you don't have any identification. They can choose not to, you know, they can choose not to treat you or you know, tend to you. All right. They can choose to do that. You know. So, you know, if the state actually does that, which you know they'll do it. They are. See, one thing you gotta know is state and the federal government, they work hand in hand. Don't let these different political disputes fool you. They all at the beginning and end of the day on the same side. Now they may betray these certain divisions with words out to the public, but behind closed doors, they all in bed with each other. They're all on the same side. They're all in league with each other. All right. They all in it for the same thing. All right, and that's a fact. They are a part of that circle, the same circle that Masonic circle. They all go to the same witch temples. All right, what do you call it? You know, a Masonic temple, what have you. They all go to it. They all tend to it. They all are a bunch of you know, freaks behind closed doors. All right, they know each other's secrets behind closed doors. All right, and they know very well what's going on. So, you know, whoever the sitting president may be, we don't know how this thing gonna play out. For you know this legal dispute with Trump and Biden, you know, Biden being the presumed president elect, all right, even though it hasn't legally been made, even though it hasn't been legally what was that? But yeah, even though it haven't been legally announced because of this so-called because of this election fraud thing. Still, you don't have to come from the top seat. All right, your state, your who that Gretchen Whitmer. So Gretchen Whitmer, all right, she can make it to where hey, I want everyone to be vaccinated in order to return to work. For as far as the ones that's not at work, or they can say, well, everyone that's working right now have to go and get vaccinated, or they can't return. It can very well happen to you. All right, that includes myself. Like they can say, hey, you can't work unless you get vaccinated. I have to say, okay, well, but while y'all about to shy have other talents, man. There are. I have other means to make money for myself. I don't have to depend on this fucking government, man. I don't have to. It ain't nothing wicked or illegal either. All right? That's what comes with being a man of many skill, man. I could do side jobs, you know. I make it, money under the table. I don't have to fucking, I don't have to fucking, depend on Esau to, take care of me. All right, I have means to make my own money. Now, when that chip is you have to, use this chip to be able to make a purchase a transaction. Then yeah, I'll be, I'll, I'll be in the same boat. Like, I can't make no transaction. Everything is through the chip now. Well, all hell been broke loose by then, so I ain't worried about it. You know what I mean? But Lord willing, I'm about to decide, this shit jump off real soon because it's about that time. All right. And you know how Esau does it. Let me get this precept real quick. Speaking about Esau's smooth ass words, he's gonna try it, man. The devil gonna try it. Psalms 55 and 21, it says, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but words in his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords." So hey, hey, there you go, man. Smooth, his words were smoother than butter. The war was within his heart. You know, like I said, the different ways are gonna come at you, man. To get this chip is gonna be, very cunning, man. Very in a very cunning like manner. So you don't be surprised, all you Akim out there that have wives. Don't be surprised if your wife turn her back on you. Remember what happened to Job? She remember Lot's wife. She should have looked back. Some of a lot of y'all women gonna look back, man. They're gonna think, oh man, I can't get my. You may be issuing out. One thing they've been doing too is issuing out extra food stamps. What if you don't have extra not extra, but slacky. What if you don't have access to those extra food stamps? Yeah, it's been going on for some months now, man. Like most of this year, they started issue out. I know at least the past 6, maybe 7 months. At least 6, 7 months, I know about them issuing out extra stamps. And